Okay, hello everyone. This is Casey from WebBuddy. So in this video, I want to share with you how you can create a homepage using the default WordPress 2025 theme. So you will be learning how to create a homepage like this. I will first teach you how to upload a cover, hero, banner, in the first section, then followed by this about you. So I'm using this yoga business as an example, yoga teaching, for example. Then the third section, we will put in a video. You can put in some text over here. Then followed by classes. People can click join now to understand and to see more details about the lesson. This is a testimonial section. And finally, I'll teach you how to integrate the subscription box at the bottom of your homepage as a call to action. Okay, so all this will be done without any add-on, only one plugin, one additional plugin for the subscription. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is that you have to install a new WordPress website in your server or in your hosting, and it will look something like that. Okay, so it's pretty plain. So we are going to spice up the homepage a bit. Okay, so log in into your WordPress dashboard. So it will look something like that. And we will go to pages. So currently there are only a privacy policy page and sample page. We are going to create a home page. So you can close this box first, and the title we can name it as home. And then the next important page is that we are going to click this add button over here, and you will notice that there's a selection here called patterns. So under patterns, click on it, and there are a lot of patterns here you can choose. So let's select the pages. Under patterns pages, you can see there's a example for business homepage. So let's just select this one. So once you click on it and close this, you'll see that your homepage is now loaded with a template. So we are going to use this template to modify this template. Okay. So what you can do is you can enable this settings panel over here, click on it, so you can see the attribute whenever we select some of the blocks over here. Okay, I'll just publish this page first, just click publish. Okay. So after that, now let's work on the first section, which is the banner. Okay, so to work on the respective section over here, you need to click on this icon. This is called document overview. So it simply lay down the hierarchy of your page. So let's say I click on the third group, it will bring me to the specific group over here. Okay, so right now I don't need this pricing section, so I will just remove it. So click on this three dot, scroll down and click this delete. Then it's gone. Okay, so click on this one, click on this one. Okay, so I also don't need this sign up to get daily stories. Later I'll use another pattern, so I will just also delete this section. Okay, so now let's go back to the first group. So this is the group, and I'm going to upload the background. So click on this group and go to this style over here. If you have not enabled this panel, just click this button over here. Okay, settings, so it will show this panel. So click on style, scroll down, you will have this add background image selection for you. So click on it. I'm going to upload. So let's upload the picture. So I have one image here. So I'm going to upload the background image over here. Okay, so you can see that now the banner has been uploaded. Okay, so over here it depends on how much you want to show the overall banner. So for me, you notice that it's being cut off over here. So I'm going to increase the height of this banner. So I scroll down, you will notice that there's a minimum height. So I'll just put it to 100. Okay, So it will enlarge or increase the height of this banner. And if you scroll up, background image, you'll notice that now it's being shown here. If you click on it, you can also do some adjustment over here. Okay, so if you want to do some shifting, you can do so. To make it prioritize left or right, you can do so. Okay, so it's really up to you. You can play around with the setting if you want to. Okay, so if you do not want to have this button, what you can do is that you can go to the group selection. You can see there's a tell your story. So this is where you can edit the wording. This is where you can edit the paragraph. This is where you can take away the button if you don't want to. So I don't want a button, so I'll just delete it. Okay. So this is how it looks like for the first section. So for the second section, I want to add in some pictures over here. So let's do that. I will click on this image. So once you click on this image, it's very easy to replace it. You just click on this replace because this is an image block. So I just click on it and click replace and upload. Then I'm going to find a picture that I want to replace it. So that's a picture that I want to replace it. And then I click on this one as well and I want to replace, upload. Okay, so this is the picture as well. Okay, so I also want to do some changes. So I click on this image and on the right, you can see that I have some setting over here. I click on style. Okay, and scroll down, you can see there's a border radius. So radius means that you want the corners to be round. So if I were to do some setting over here, you can notice that now the image corner is round. Similarly, for this image, I can also make the corner round. Okay, so that's how it looks like. And once you click on the image, over here settings, there's alternative text. You may want to enter something to describe this image. This is more for the search engine so that they can rank your web page regarding the keywords. Okay, so we're done with the hero banner and the about us section. And now we are going to upload or create these three column as the classes so people can join. So let's click on this image, replace, and upload again. I'm going to upload picture. This is for the beginner. This one is for the yoga intermediate. And this is for the advanced. Okay, so you can change the text accordingly. And now I'm going to share with you how to add a button over here. Okay, so in order to add a button, you need the buttons block. So make sure that you select this column. This is the image over here. This is the title over here. This is the paragraph. And after that, we are going to add a block. So add after. So this block, we can choose a block. We can add block. We can search for button. Okay, you can see that there's a block called buttons. So click on buttons. Okay, so now we can add the text. So we can type in join now. Okay, so if you do not like the style of this button, what you can do is that you can change over here. You can change the setting, the text color and the background color. So the background, let's say I change it to white. So now it disappear. The text black, and then you will need to have the border as well. So border, you just put in a 2 or 1 pixel. Okay, and this button, if you also want to link to the page, so click on this link and then you can put in the link. For now, I don't have a link, so I just use this as an example for now. Okay, one more thing before you move on to the second column is that you can choose this outline. Okay, I find that this is more suitable for my needs. Okay, so right now the button has been created for this column. So I want to duplicate this button for the second and the third column. So what I can do is that I can click on this three dot and I can click duplicate, and then I can shift this around. So I just shift this to here. Okay, and I'm going to duplicate again, duplicate, and then over here shift this to here. Okay, so remember to change the link so that each button will link to a different page. Okay, so now the classes, so I want to make sure that the title is classes. So these are classes. People can just click on the button to join the respective classes. And actually, I also want to have a video to show in between this section. So let's get the video done. Okay, so after this, I will click on the three dot and then I click add after. So this I want to select, I click add and I search for cover. Okay, let's add a cover. Because cover, you will have the ability to upload a video as well. So let's click upload, and I have a video here I want to show. Okay, so this is the video. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to go to cover and disable this one. And then go to the top here, you can see there's an align, click on align and click on full width. So it will fill up the entire width from here. Okay, and the other one is the setting. There's a setting that control the opacity. Is under styles. You scroll down, this now at 50. So let's change to 40, or you can even change to 20, for example, if you want the video to be brighter. Okay, and you can also change the paragraph text over here. You can put in group yoga, for example. Okay, you'll notice that the wording is a bit hard to read, so you need to go back to cover and go to style. And over here, overlay, let's make the overlay to black. Okay, and come back over here, the paragraph, we can make the text to white. And you can make the text bigger if you want to. Okay, over here. So this is the video. So the hero banner, about us, video, our classes, and this is a testimonial. You can simply just upload any picture over here. If you don't want, you can simply delete this section. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the final section, which is the call to action. So let's add, click on here, click on patterns, and there's a call to action, and let's select a section for our mailing list. Okay, so for example, this one. So once we click on it, it will appear. So let's close this thing. Okay, now this is to get people to subscribe. So this is a very powerful section, especially if you have a email mailing list, so you can get people to subscribe to your mailing list. So for here, we will need to install a plugin so that the plugin can help you to collect emails. So I'm going to show you. So let's click save first. So after save, let's go back to add a plugin, add new plugin. And we search for a plugin called Fluent Form. So this Fluent Form is very powerful. You can also use it to create your contact form. So I click install now. After that, click activate. So once the plugin has been activated, we can now go back to pages or pages and go to home, click edit. So we'll come back to this page again. So let's open up this setting panel and open up the document overview. Let's go to the last section over here. And if you expand the last section, you will see that there are two columns. So column 1, this one we want to retain, but I want to remove this button. So let's remove the button here. So let's click delete. Okay. And I also want to remove this paragraph. Delete. Okay, I will leave this section as it is, and I will remove this column to replace my subscription. So click here and click delete. So let's click plus and search for Fluent, which is just now the form that you have installed. Click on it and select a form. There's a subscription form. Okay, so now this is what it looks like. So we have completed the home page. So let's click save and let's go to our website. But we have yet to set this as a home page. So let's go to view pages, go to setting, reading, and static page. For home page, we need to select home and click save changes. So once the changes has been saved, you can refresh your home page, and now it shows up like this. Okay. Yeah, so pretty nice. And one last thing is that you'll notice that this home will appear here by default. So we are going to remove this. So the easy way to remove this is go to pages, all pages, edit home. We're going to change the template because right now, if you see that on the right, again, if you don't see this panel, just click on this setting icon over here. You can see template. Currently it's using pages, so we are going to change this. We're going to swap template and swap with this no title. Okay, page no title, and click save and go back to the website again. We'll refresh, and now the home is gone. So this is our homepage. Okay, so if you have any questions, I'm happy to help you out within my capability. Just post your question in the Q&A below. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more WordPress tutorial series. See you in the next video. Thank you.